Welcome to the BelleRinger. Summer 2008. What a great summer for our 8-year-old small press. Bell Books was started in 2000 by veteran authors Deborah Dixon, Deborah Smith, Sandra Chastain, and Martha Crockett. This year we're celebrating by expanding with a new division called BelleBridge Books. BelleBridge will be devoted to bringing readers a variety of great fiction from new authors. And in other exciting news, Bell Books Audio is here. Look for our first audiobooks later this summer at audible.com, amazon.com, and iTunes. They'll also be available on CD direct from Bell Books. First up is Alice at Heart, a great mermaid fantasy novel by New York Times best-selling author and Bell Books partner Deborah Smith. Following Alice at Heart will come a wonderful novella by New York Times best-selling author Sarah Addison Allen. Look for the audio novella of Sarah's In My Dreams from Bell Books Audio later this summer. BelleBridge launches officially in July with an amazing historical novel, Booth's Sister, by Civil War historian and master storyteller Jane Singer. It's the compelling true story of Asia Booth Clark, whose beloved brother, John Wilkes Booth, killed President Lincoln. You'll want to read this poignant character study, caught up in loving a brother she couldn't save. On the lighter side this summer is a great beach book, Egret Cove. Author Margaret Nava takes readers on a warm, funny adventure as snowbird Angela Dunn adjusts to life in the wilds of a South Florida trailer park. If you love great, funny hen lit with a warm soul, Egret Cove will be the book you'll want to read this summer. In August, look for a fantastic young adult novel called Moonstone by Marilee Brothers. Allie Emerson isn't your ordinary teenager. She's got telekinetic powers, evil doers to fight, and a prophecy to live up to. But first, she has to survive high school. If you love the movie Juno, you'll love Allie Emerson. She has a great, funny, wise voice that young adult and adult readers will enjoy. Coming in September is Shadow Lord, Book 1 in a dark, erotic, old-world vampire epic by Antonia Paul. If you like Anne Rice, you'll love Antonia Paul. Get ready for some incredible storytelling. Also up in September is The Gates of Trevelyan, Book 2 in a Civil War trilogy by acclaimed author Jacqueline Cook, who wrote last year's great novel, Sunrise. This author writes compelling, true-life stories in the classic tradition of Eugenia Price. In October, get ready for a tasty new mystery series, when author Gail Trent introduces you to a small-town baker who turns crime sleuth in Murder Takes the Cake. Also in October, just in time for Halloween, you'll meet the funny, teenage, part-demon vampire hunter with a Texas drawl, Val Shapiro. Come along as Val and her faithful hellhound, Fang, track down the unruly undead in San Antonio. So watch in October for a great YA novel, Bite Me by great new YA author Parker Blue, from BelleBridge Books. That's it for the summer and fall, but there's a lot more excitement coming up from Bell Books and BelleBridge Books in 2009. Watch for Book 1 of Carolyn McSparron's great new mystery series, the Mary Abbott Carriage Driving series, set in Mossy Creek, Georgia. This spin-off of Bell Books' popular Mossy Creek series features your favorite quirky small town, but with a wonderful cast of new characters, too. Book 1 is Cart Before the Corpse. Get ready to ride along. Next spring we'll take readers on a quirky, funny journey into 1950s Mississippi with Julius Schuster's ethereal Southern novel, Flowers for Elvis. If you like classic Southern fiction with a twist, this unusual novel will knock your socks off. And finally, New York Times best-selling author Deborah Smith returns with Book 1 in a fabulous new women's fiction trilogy. Gus, Tallulah, and Garbo McMurray call themselves the Fighting McMurrays of Asheville, North Carolina. The three siblings have taken care of each other since they were orphaned as kids, and Gus has always prided himself on being his sister's protective big brother. But now a war injury has sent career Army Captain Gus home from Iraq with a disabled leg and no clear idea how to lead a civilian life. His pretty upstairs neighbor, Lucy Parmenter, is just as disabled as he is, but in a different way. A rape victim, Lucy hides from the world. What will it take for her and Gus to build a future together? It will take a whole lot of sweet talk. Sweet Talk from Deborah Smith, Book 1 in the Fighting McMurrays of Asheville trilogy, Winter 2009, from Bell Books. Thanks for joining us for this Bell Books news update, and please visit our websites at bellbooks.com and bellbridgebooks.com. Thanks and have a great summer. Happy reading!